Welcome back to Sahara TV. My name is Rudolph Okonkwo. Some political observers say that Lagos State is a battleground state in this election. Others disagree, and instead they say that as Lagos State goes, so goes the election and the presidency of Nigeria. Joining us to talk about the election 2015 and what is at stake in Lagos State is the Publicity Secretary of the All Progressive Congress, APC, in Lagos State, Mr. Joe Igbokwe. Mr. Igbokwe, welcome to Sahara TV.
Good evening, Rudolph.
Yeah, it's nice to have you back.
Nice for having me.
All right, let me start by asking you that the president has made several visits to Lagos to campaign. During his last visit, the governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babatunde Fashola, cried out that the president was sharing money in Lagos. Is the APC in Lagos State in a panic mood?
You know, Rudolph, we have a serious poverty problem in Nigeria, not in Lagos. Not in Lagos only, the whole of Nigeria. So, and this is what the federal government created. And what we have seen that is every 4 years they come to bribe the people, and that is what they did 2 weeks ago and last week in Lagos. You know, the people said they want another 6 weeks. 6 weeks, you know, because they feel they told us that it's all about security issues. It's all about people not being able to collect their PVCs. But it's a lie. It's a lie. What they tried to do is to try to get 6 weeks to enable them to do what they are doing now in Lagos. Surely Southwest is the battleground for this election, and we know it. But these people feel that they can buy it with money. And this president just came to Lagos with huge amount of money in hard currencies. In fact, the price of dollar per naira-dollar relationship just went high in Lagos. People who don't deserve even a kobo were running away with millions of naira and some thousands of dollars. And you know, the situation where people are poor and they can do anything. For 10,000, people can give away their PVC. So that's what we're seeing. And the governor, as a responsive and responsible governor, we have to say something. That this is unprecedented in the history of Nigeria. That a president will be sitting down, sharing money physically, not even using aids, you know, but just doling it out without carrying a wood, you know, just with reckless abandon. And we felt that we need to let the world know what is going on. But this election cannot be bought with money.
So, Mr. Igbokwe, so does that mean that that people might be influenced by money? Are you worried about that?
Given the volume of money that we are seeing in Lagos, people can be influenced. And the targets are Igbo people.
Yeah.
The target is the Igbo people, you know, because, you know, Igbo have a good number of people in Lagos. Substantial number of people in Lagos. So that was the target. And it's giving us a little problem. But whether that is going to influence the outcome of what is going to come out on March 28th, you know, we're just waiting to see what's going to happen. But we're working. What we are telling them is that money is not their money. Take the money and still take your decision. Because this is the only city that's working in Nigeria. This is a place where 80% of Nigerians go after graduation, because there's no other city that's working. The economy of Lagos is as big as the economy of Ghana, it's as big as the economy of Cote d'Ivoire, it's as big as the economy of Cameroon. So, and Lagos has not slowed down. This is a place where you have security. This is where everybody wants to be. And they know who has created this conducive atmosphere for things to work. And they will not change. They are civilized people. They will collect the money and they will still do what they want to do.
Okay, let's go to the campaign for governorship in Lagos State. It's been quite interesting. Where does your party stand? How is your party doing in Lagos?
Yeah, we're doing very well. We're doing very well because our candidate has 27 years cognate experience, you know, going for him. And he has been in the system. He has worked at the local government level, has worked at the state service level, and that's what he has going for him. So it's no contest at all.
But people people, analysts, they think that for the first time there seemed to be a serious challenge to APC in Lagos State, that the PDP candidate might actually could win.
I doubt. Okay. I doubt. People can just say, because we are on ground here. We have our structures. The only problem we're having is the kind of money the president is pumping into Lagos just to divide Igbo votes. That's what we're there. For the first time in the history of this country, this is happening in Lagos. And that's why we're a little bit worried that given the level of poverty we have in this country, might influence some voters to go the other way. But whether that will be sufficient to change the status quo in Lagos is what I cannot tell you. But I doubt.
Okay, now the governor of Lagos State accused the PDP candidate, Mr. Jimmy Agbaje, of not paying taxes, his company not paying taxes to Lagos State government. Now, he said that the governor should provide proof. Has the governor provided any proof to substantiate that allegation or that charge?
No, he has not provided. He has not provided. He didn't pay. He paid some, and he didn't pay some. And you wouldn't expect him to do so. For over 30 years, he's been managing one small pharmacy shop in Apapa without a branch. Without a branch anywhere in Lagos and anywhere in Nigeria. So you couldn't expect much. Emzo started like him in Shomolu. Today, Emzo has Emzo Pharmaceuticals. It's a kind of conglomerate, everywhere in Nigeria and even outside Nigeria. He's still saddled with that small pharmacy shop in Apapa. That's the only experience he has. And he wants to rule Lagos with that. And we're saying, no, that he cannot work. And his income, I think, is very low, given the volume of business he's doing. And that's why probably he was unable to pay.
All right, let's go to other issues, because what happens in Lagos, somehow it becomes a national issue. There was, recently we saw the former governor of Lagos State, Mr. Bola Tinubu, became a subject of an AIT documentary called The Lion of Bodleian, Part 1 and Part 2. Did you watch that documentary?
I don't need to watch it because it's the same AIT that did one for Buhari, and the same AIT is doing one for Bola Tinubu now. And they are targeting Amechi. After Amechi, they will be targeting Rochas of Koroja in Imo State. What they are trying to do is to try to blackmail and intimidate leaders of APC. Whether they will succeed, I don't know. So nobody's attaching any importance to it. People see it as a desperate action to just, create impression that something is happening when nothing is happening.
But we know that there was a threat of lawsuit from Bola Tinubu's camp. Are you aware of that?
Yes, he can go to court to fight for this damage to his reputation. But we're not attaching any importance to it as to begin to worry about what our target is how to unseat PDP at the federal level on March 28th. That's what we want to do. Okay. They did it to Buhari. They are doing it at Chiwaju, and we have it from Grapevine. They are going to do it for Amechi, and they are going to do the same thing for Governor Korocha. This is just what they asked. Why they asked for 6 weeks. That's what they do, but they can never succeed. PDP is gone in Nigeria. PDP is gone.
Okay, let's pause because our viewers are interested in this. Let's pause and play a little clip of that documentary and get your reaction. I know you have not watched it, but I will tell you what is on that, so I will get your reaction.
Alpha Beta is allegedly owned by Bola Tinubu, and the company is the recurring decimal of corruption in Lagos. In the last 2 years, 36 billion naira has been paid out to Tinubu via Alpha Beta Consulting alone. 36 billion naira is a colossal amount of money to pay an individual firm over a 2-year period. Believed that Lagos land personally appropriated by him is worth over 500 billion naira, and this is growing because he hasn't stopped. This makes Tinubu Nigeria's single largest landlord.
Was where they were talking about what Tinubu owned in Lagos, companies and businesses. You are not familiar with anything about the kind of wealth he accumulated in the last few years.
Let me tell you about this Bola Tinubu people don't know. This man has been a rich man even before the days of the locusts, in the June 12 struggle. He was the financier, major financier of that struggle. He sold most of his houses to finance the June 12 struggle. So he didn't become a rich man today. He didn't become a rich man because he was governor for 8 years. People don't understand this man, how he lives. This man sits in his house, and what he will eat will come, because he has helped to empower thousands of people, including myself here. So people won't understand. Because of the nature of the man, because he believes in giving out, people have come back to give him. And that's what makes the man wealthy. People come here to establish company in Lagos and use his name because he has made good name, and use his name as his director, and money will be coming to him. People will be there talking. Achiwaju, I don't know. It will take a book for me to explain this, but I just told you little that I know.
Yeah.
So,
I know you have your position. It's just that for viewers, and there are many of them. And
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Those who understand the power of giving, the power of being out there for the common people, there's no way God will not reward you.
Well,
and I told you, this man has seen money before, even before 1993. He has worked with Mobile and got to the top as a chartered accountant.
So Mr.
Major financier of the June 12 project.
Mr.
So you can imagine.
No, I know that part of the history. But Mr. Buko, let me ask you this, because a part of the documentary was showing houses that used to belong to Lagos State government that became Tinubu's houses after he became the governor. How do you convince the viewer that there is nothing wrong that happened here, that it was something he acquired while with his own money, or while he was in office in a proper way?
You know, people can build all kinds of things. You just wonder why these things are coming up now. You just wonder why these things are coming up now. Is it because PDP is about to lose election? Is it because they feel that Achiwaju is the one, is one of the major financiers of the party? That he's the one building the party? You see, it's all politics. It's all politics. They can even give you what you don't own to make it look big and larger. But this thing cannot help anybody. I've just given you a little history about our leader, and that's what I can that's all I can give you.
All right.
I'm telling you about the man will take me a book.
Yeah, I know. We don't have that kind of time.
We don't have that kind of time.
All right. Let me go to something else, because last week, I believe, there was a bill that was floated in the State House, Lagos State House, where the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker were supposed to be given life pension and very lavish retirement package. I understand that the bill has been pulled from the floor. Now, as a leader of the party, people are looking at what happened, and they are saying, what is the difference between APC and PDP? If people in APC, in a progressive state, like Lagos State, could try to push something like this through the State House, what is the position of the party?
I know this thing has been there for a while, appointed political officers, like myself, very soon I'll be serving the states 10 years. If you go, nothing to go for. There's nothing for you. I know people have been agitating, unlike the civil servants, career civil servants who are in the service. When they go, after 10 years, they have 15 years, they have something to go with. But if you serve the state as a political appointee, 10 years, 15 years, you just go, and nothing will be given to you. I know they have been talking about it. But this particular one, concerning the State House Assembly, I just read the Speaker said he was not the one that initiated it. And I believe it is these political office holders, not just the Speaker, not just the House. It's all about all the political appointees. I know this thing has been on for a while. They have been talking about it. I don't know how far they have gone. I think that's just what I know about the matter.
All right, let's go to something else that I know is very dear to your heart, and you've written about that many times, which is the Igbo people in Lagos. Yeah. You wrote an essay recently called An Open Letter to Igbo People, and I know that you received a lot of reactions to that. Yeah. So how are the Igbo people in Lagos doing in terms of the political situation there? You just mentioned that the president was giving them money when he came to Lagos. How is that going?
Well, the president came to Lagos and he said he's going to take away Lagosians from the bondage APC government, has plugged them into. And we said, which bondage? Our people, I don't want to talk about it, but our people are very comfortable in Lagos. What they own in Lagos, they don't own a quarter of it anywhere in Igbo land. In fact, in the whole of Igbo land, they don't own it. They manage all the markets, they're into estate business, they're into all kinds of business. In fact, Igbos have the greatest number of people in Lagos, more than any other ethnic group, apart from the owners of the land. So we have been, some of us came to Lagos with nothing, and today we know how we go home. So we are grateful. Lagos has been there. Lagos has never been in the hands of the conservatives since it was created in 1967. And we are saying that our people should look back, because Jonathan is trying to influence them with a lot of money, telling them to vote for PDP. And that's why the PDP governorship candidate in Lagos is raising his shoulder high, because of he's targeting Igbo votes because of Jonathan. But it's not going to work. Igbo will remain with APC. Igbo will continue to be grateful to Lagos.
Now let me ask you: are there Igbo people running for elected offices in Lagos State under APC?
For now, I don't know. But I know that we have over 500 people working in Lagos State government now. Some of them in local government, some of them in the state level, teaching, the Ministry of Education, and so many other ministries. But there are so many people in Lagos that you cannot even know. So it's not only when you get an elected position that they say that Igbo people are in Lagos State government. Some of them vice principals, some of them are even up to principal level in Lagos. A lot of them that I know, I've been there for 10 years, so I know what our people do in Lagos. So it's not only when you are asked to go and go for Lagos State House of Assembly that you will say, I'm working, our people are working with Lagos State government, our people are being accepted. They have been there more than any other ethnic group. So, and we need to, what I told my people is to show some tact, negotiate, work with Lagos State government until we have this indigenship, clause, enshrined in our constitution. Then people can fight. But it's not there. It's not there yet.
Okay.
I'm talking about indigenship.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me go to some.
And I don't want us to go and provoke the psyche of the people that are host us. I don't want trouble for my people. That's why I'm asking as a preach. I said, remember that after the Civil War, it was in Lagos that we came back and collected our property, where other people said our property, has been abandoned. We collected our own. Even the money that they collected for 3 years, they handed it over to our people. So we have had a very conducive atmosphere to work here, and our people need to be grateful. What KBSC, the Oba of Lagos State, told us is that they don't want PDP anywhere in their soil, because PDP has devastated the Southwest. If you go to where, from 2003, in 2003, it was only Lagos that was left. They took
all right.
All other states by force.
Mr. Igbokwe,
you can see what is going on in Ekiti.
Mr. Igbokwe, I'm running out of time. I have to ask you this question. We saw on Channels TV some people, mainly Igbo traders, saying that they could not get their PVC in Lagos. Is there any strategy to deny them of PVC, or is this something else that is going on?
No, it's a lie from the pit of hell. People are just trying to make play politics with that matter, but it's not true.
Okay.
The problem of PVC in Lagos is that you have a lot of professionals who go to work by 5 a.m. and come back by 9 p.m. If you go to all the centers where they are supposed to, you see 300, nobody's collecting. They don't have the time to come and collect.
So is the government going to give a work-free day so that people can get it?
They have done it before, 3 days. And the government has been campaigning, spending money to announce, take pages of newspapers to tell people to go and take their PVC. At every rally that we go, governor will not talk about it. And, our problem in Lagos is too much education and too much work. People who are supposed to know better are not politically conscious, They go to work Monday to Friday, and on Friday they say, thank God it's Friday. But some people like Kalo people, those who truck pushers, you know, from that part of the country, they all have their PVCs because they will always have their radio.
Okay.
And they will tell them what to do in their language, and they will go and do it. But here, a banker in Lagos who goes to work by 5 and come back by 9 does not even know the name of the governor of Lagos State. They are not interested. That's the problem we're having here.
Okay, Mr. Igbokwe, we are really out of time. One more question. I don't know if you're aware of the incident that happened in Lagos recently where luxurious buses that belong to one of the main transportation lines, I think it's Chisom, was burnt in Lagos, and they blamed APC. What is the story there? What happened?
Another blunder, another lie. I was there. It's Chisco, not Chisom.
Chisco, yes, exactly.
Nobody knew what happened. It has never happened in Lagos, and Lagos don't have that kind of character. And I spoke to Chisco, and I said, look, don't get into this kind of politics. Can't get into this kind of politics. Anybody can go and do something because these people are desperate. Lagos don't have that kind of character to go and bomb buses. For what? Chisco has been a very good friend of the governor and a very good friend of Achiwatu, the leader of APC. So why would anybody go to do that?
So will he get any kind of compensation?
No, I wouldn't know. The governor went to see him and asked him whether those vehicles were insured. And he said no. And I think they will work it out because the governor is a very good friend of the governor. But I don't want us to play politics with that.
All right.
That thing could be self-inflicted just for people to make some political statements out of it. Lagos don't have that kind of character.
All right. Mr. Igbokwe, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
That has been Mr. Joe Igbokwe, the Publicity Secretary of the APC in Lagos State. So stay tuned. We'll have more interesting programs for you.